is your girl Clo-Clo, and we are live hot in the chat room. You already know what it is. Before I introduce my guest for today, go to Instagram at the.chat.room. Follow us on the website at thechatroomradio.com. Facebook, you guys know the URLs. I don't have to say it. Make sure your mom, dad, family, brother, sister, dogs, whoever is listening to the chat room right now, because the show is going to be hot. I am interviewing my boy Zach, aka Misfit. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. How about yourself?
Where you been all my life?
Man, looking for you.
I miss you. You guys know I love interviewing artists, rappers, just to kind of get in what's going on in the scene, this hip-hop game. I feel like it's changing every day. And his boys are in the building, his managers, a.k.a. best friends. Y'all want to get in on the mic? Introduce yourselves.
Young Professor Finessa.
Hey,
Young Professor Finessa.
My boy Skip Dub in the mix. What's the deal?
OCD's finest.
What's good?
Are y'all considered his managers, best friends, road dogs?
Man.
All of the above.
Yeah, they just look out for me,
so,
man.
Zach,
like,
if you make it, they get to hop on the bandwagon too, or you leaving them behind?
Ain't no such thing as a bandwagon. Ain't no bandwagon on my side. They just gonna be around, most definitely. They support me. They, you know what I'm saying? You real recognize real. You know what I'm saying? You understand genuine friends. And that's what they are. So
you make a
at
meal.
Any point in time, they definitely gonna be on. They gonna eat off this.
All right,
this
so you make
music.
a meal, they get a cut.
Most definitely.
You make a meal, I get a cut.
Most definitely.
What's up? We all friends here.
Business mergers. Business mergers.
Train rolling, man.
What's up?
Keep the money in the circle. You know what I mean?
All right, so why rap? Why now?
Well, self-expression. Obviously, well, not obviously. If you don't know me, I played basketball when I was in high school, and I kind of poured my whole life into that. Focused on that more so than anything. I gave up everything for that, and that was my way of, to express myself. And unfortunately, through injuries and other things like that, I had to stop playing. And so, for a long time, I kind of went through a phase of, what else do I want to do with my life? And I've always been musically inclined. Like, my dad made me rap when I was little. I played instruments. I played like trumpet.
It's got like
things
the Jacksons
like that
around here. In a nutshell, you had a Jackson lifestyle.
Yeah, kind of, but it was always like a hobby. You know what I mean? I wasn't necessarily for the lifestyle in the beginning. You know what I mean? But grew up, learned how to, have moderation and do different things. So now it's just my form of self-expression, letting people know who I am, and hopefully, making music that people can feel. I like to change people's emotion. I like to see people's faces whenever they listen to my music. You know what I mean? Music should make you happy. It should make you sad. It should make you, you know what I mean? You should feel it whenever you listen to it. So
what type of artist are you? Are you like trap soul, like Bryson Tiller? You trap king, like Fetty Wap? Like who? Who is Misfit?
It's Misfit Musiq. I don't sound like anybody. You're going to hear a southern influence because I'm from the city of Houston. But I rock with a lot of East Coast rappers. I listen to a lot of East Coast rappers, but I love the West Coast. I love everything about the West Coast. So it's a mixture of every part of the United States, but at the same time, it's witty music. It's something that's going to make you think. You're not going to just be, I'm not just going to get on there and say, and have all my words slurred behind a nice beat.
I'm glad you coming to change the game.
You know what I mean? And have my words slurred behind a nice beat. I'm talking about something. You know what I mean? I'm trying to inspire people.
Where is hip hop at right now to you? Because you mentioned the rappers who just going on and on and on about nothing. So I kind of feel like that's where we're at right now. We're just at a hot beat, whatever jams in the club, in the car. That's hip hop. What is hip hop to you right now?
It's a form of self-expression. With the way social media is right now, a lot of people just, you kind of make.
Look at Skip. The camera is rolling for those of you who can't see. The camera is rolling. Skip's worried about his homeboy being right behind him. He wants you to be seen. Yeah. Just scoot over a little bit so the camera can get you. That image, because I see you, Skip. I see you.
Looking out for the kid. Looking out for the kid. But nah, as far as where it's at right now, man, like it's with social media on the rise, it's a form of self-expression for a lot of people. Not necessarily the right form, you know what I mean? For some people, it's not there. I'm not trying to, not to bash anybody's craft, but at some point, your homie or somebody will tell you, hey man, that's not for you. But as far as
I feel you. I just feel like it's a lot of one hit wonders. Like I'm waiting to see what this designer dude who made the Panda song.
Yeah.
I'm waiting to see what he gonna come out with next because I feel like he's done. Like that's a wrap.
I mean, he signed to good music. They got, what I'm saying?
Really?
They got a cast over there, people that got good heads on their shoulders. So I feel like they know what they're doing. It's in the public eye. Of course you waiting because his song made so much noise. It was bigger than anybody really
That's because
expected.
we thought it was Future.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So where do you see music going in the next 2 to 5 years? Because I feel like every year, every month, it changes. Next 2 years, Misfit on the top of his game. Where's music gonna be?
Hopefully in a better place. I can't necessarily say or predict where it's gonna be because, like you said, it changes every day. People have different avenues to be able to put their music out. So you're gonna see so many more artists, so many more new artists pop up, and so but I feel like the wave of music is gonna go back to the lyricists. I feel like within the next 2 to 5 years, it's gonna go back to the lyricists just because you got moderation, man. Like you get tired of partying, you know what I'm saying? You get tired of, you know what I'm saying, all of the crazy stuff every now and then, and you want to sit down, you want to hear something, you know what I'm saying? You want somebody to speak to you. Not saying that there's not a lane for that, you know what I'm saying? Of course, everybody's always going to want to party, but as far as mainstream, I feel like it'll get back to, modern or old school hip hop, how it was, and people were telling stories, different kind of things like that.
So what do you mainly talk about in your music? Are you talking about what everybody else is talking about, or you actually have a story to tell?
In like I said, it's moderation. I'm a stunt sometimes. You know what I mean? Because I'm gonna feel myself. You know what I mean? Everybody has that time frame when you're feeling yourself, but more so just life experience. Like if I go through something and I wanna talk about it, I'm gonna talk about it. Just because I know that a lot of people can relate to some of the things that I've been through. You know what I mean? I'm 22, but I've been through a lot of stuff. So that's what I do. I talk about life. I talk about my experiences. I try to help people. I try to relate to people and then tell them how I got out of it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. So I know you gave up everything to focus solely on rap.
Right.
What brought that decision? Because that's a big leap of faith to give up jobs, everything, to focus solely on this. Why?
My focus is just in a different place. As a young man, I always watched my dad be an entrepreneur. You know what I mean? He built everything that he has from the ground up. He's always been self-employed. And so in working, I was making, I worked for a logistics company, and I was making some pretty good money. But when I looked around as far as how I felt about myself and what I wanted to do and what I felt as far as like my self-worth, I knew that I could do better for myself. Even though, and I'm a single guy, you know what I mean? I don't necessarily have the same kind of responsibilities as other people. So I'm in the position to say, you know what? If I really want to chase this dream, if I really believe in myself, and along with the people around me helped me to believe in myself to this extent. Just because I didn't start making music selfishly. I didn't start making music because I was like, man, I wanna be in the eye of the public. I want to be a star. I want to be, you know what I mean? I understood that I have a talent that can create jobs for people around me. You know what I mean? That can help elevate the people around me.
What do you mean you have what do you mean create jobs for people around you?
Well, in the entertainment business, there's so much that goes into music. It's not just a guy that goes into a booth and you rap you know what I'm saying? You rap some lyrics over a beat and then it's you blow up. There's a lot of teamwork around it. You can't do it by yourself and make it to the level that I want to go. You know what I mean? So there's different avenues in entertainment that come along with rap just based off of the talent. Somebody can hear you and say, oh, well, we like this. And then that blows up and then you use that light to shine onto your friends. Okay, well, there's this aspect of it. You're good at this, so get into this and make you some money. Get into this and make you some money. You know what I mean? Whereas if I keep my mouth shut, none of those opportunities come around.
I like that. you put your team on.
Definitely.
Not a lot of people like that. Most people out here selfish.
Yeah.
Put some videos of them rapping on Instagram and just hope that somebody see it.
Yeah.
I respect that.
Definitely. It's a movement. It's not just a artist situation.
Mm-hmm.
It's a move. It's a business. It's a business that we hope that we know that is gonna have a snowball effect.
So this question is for all of y'all. I don't know how personal this is, but how y'all get income? Being that he gave up everything.
Well,
where the income coming
Well,
in?
it's as far as giving up everything, it's more so a lifestyle that I was living. I'm still employed. You know what I mean? I still make
you
sure
gotta
that,
be specific because
Yeah,
I'm thinking you just out here just rapping.
Nah. I'm still employed, but it's just in a different light. It's not more so like I was building a career where I was at. I worked for like the largest privately owned logistics company in the world. So in that business, you have deadlines you got to meet. You got different things that you have to do for them, and then you have to input a level of focus towards it. You know what I mean?
Man.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, and if you wanna, whatever it is, I'm a big believer in whatever it is that you want to do, you have to put a maximum focus towards it. So, a football player should be focused on being the best football player that you can be. You know what I mean? After you take care of your grades, or you know what I mean, or once you get past that point into the NFL, what else is there to do aside from be the best at what you can be? Be the best at what you are. So, and that's the idea of it. As far as what I do for income, it's just a check, so that way I can invest it back into my music.
Absolutely. I'm glad you got that mindset. Men are just best friends. What did you guys see in Misfit, aka Zach, that just made y'all just hop on and be like, "Hey, we gotta push him. We gotta get this going."
Man, I met Zach at the job he's at now, and we became partners. Like it was
instant
like
connection.
It was instant. Like I never met, let alone a dude from the north side, light skinned dude from the north side. Let's be real. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never met no light skinned dude from the north side with a good mind and good head on his shoulders. You know what I'm saying? And me and him vibed off that alone, just chopping it up, just like, oh, okay. Like,
just being me outside of the music.
You're not dumb. Like, you're not dumb. Okay, cool. Yeah. So then from there, him just starts, letting me know, expressing to me, like, he can rap. You know what I mean? So I heard a couple things, like, we used to freestyle in the car and stuff like that. I'm like, okay, bro, you actually, bro, you good, bro. You know what I'm saying? He did this one track. Man, that one track he did, man, like it was crazy. Like he did the one track, and he was just did a featured verse on there, and people remembered his verse on the other dude's song more than the dude's song it was. You know what I'm saying? So when he did that, he felt like that. Okay, well,
I can take over the game.
I can do this. You know what I mean? So after that, we just started making moves and getting to the studio, stayed for hours, like literally like till like 2:00 in the morning, then get up and go to our 8-hour job like the next day. Like literally just put in the work for it. Then once we start putting in the work, you start seeing the work of the mustard seed. You know what I'm saying? So like after that,
you better
just
bring
some
religion back into
this
topic.
I'm just saying, like, put a little faith in them. You know what I mean? I told him from the beginning, like, bro, I got your back, man. Like, you ever need me, bro, I'm here. So that step to more steps, and here we are. We out here trying to make moves. He got him a mixtape out right now or whatever like that. We trying to make moves and get on to the next level.
Not out in the works though. In the works. But yeah, that was what it was. We connected. We really connected more so away from music. You know what I mean? As far as like who we are as men, morals, different things that we have inside of us as far as our character is concerned, connected. Not just because we understood that we can, we can make some kind of money out of music or anything like that. It's just like, who are you as a person? You know what I mean? What are your values? What do you believe in? You know what I mean? And then once we got to that point, it was just a understanding of support. You know what I mean? The same thing with them. Whatever it is that they want to do, like, whatever kind of ideas they have, we always gonna be for it. Everybody's gonna be for it, and everybody gonna win, no matter what happens, because we all have to support each other. Because it's not about money; it's bigger than money.
Definitely.
Y'all better give us this lesson on friendship today. Long-lasting friendship.
Yeah.
I love it.
Definitely, man. Definitely.
So what is your family? I always love to ask rappers, what does your family, mom and dad, think about your music? Because I know some of the songs might be just a little bit too, like,
a little over the top.
So how do they feel about that?
My parents support me. Not not in the light of what I be talking about sometimes, but more so the idea of entrepreneurship. Just understanding that I'm trying to build something for my family, for my kids, and for people, you know what I'm saying, for the next generations after me to hold on to where they don't have to say, well, I'm going to work a 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? I'm employed by somebody. Now, this is our family business. This is what we do. It's clockwork. So at any time, you know what I'm saying, if I build it the way that I know that I can, then at any time, once I have a child, if I have, you know what I mean, my son can hop into it whenever he wants to. You know what I mean? My daughter can jump into it whenever their families jump in it whenever they want to, and it's theirs. It's not like they're going to go work for Google or somebody like that to where they have to answer to, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Putting yourself into a position of being your own boss, and that's what it's about. But that they support me. They're happy for me. Understanding that I found something. Not necessarily found something that's always been inside of me that they instilled in me in the beginning. Like I said, my dad used to make me rap when I was younger, and I was in a rap group, and my brothers didn't necessarily take it serious, but my dad always saw that it would take it serious. That I took it serious. Trying to live
this Jackson life. That's what it is, and it only take a couple people to live this Jackson life.
yeah. Nah, that's kinda. But and he just like he would write words for me. You know what I mean? Back then, he would write words for me, but couldn't come up with a flow. And that's one of the things that people listen to as far as my music, and they say, okay, well, who does he sound like? And then you start trying to figure it out, and you can't figure it out because I don't sound like nobody. You know what I mean? My flow is unique, and it's just from that back then, like him writing words for me and saying, okay, well, I don't know how to put it on the beat, so figure it out. So I'm 5 years old, 6 years old, trying to figure out how to put something on the beat in a different way. You know what I mean? Having to figure it out for myself. Nice. And then, it just morphed into something as I grew.
So you found your own sound over time.
Yeah.
And you feel like there's no other rapper out there like you right now?
No, I don't.
That's real.
I don't. Not in a cocky sense, but just in the sense of the way that I'm going with the music, what I'm talking about, my idea, and just being my own sound. Like, it's Misfit Musiq. You're not gonna. And when I say misfit, it's not. I don't get along with the rest of the world, whatever the case may be. It's just when you see me, my character is not who you gonna think that I am. Because a lot of like stereotypical people, they see a person's image, and off the muscle they're gonna think, oh well, this is who he is. This is the kind of cat, you know what I mean? He raps like this, or he's this person. But then whenever my sound starts flowing, you're gonna look at me like, what? I didn't expect that. No, he don't look like that. Right. You know what I mean? And that's why I say there's nobody that's doing what I'm doing. Not necessarily just from a cocky standpoint where I feel like I'm the best or anything like that.
Be cocky.
I mean, I'm confident. I'm confident. Right. Definitely confident.
Okay, so besides you, top 5 artists in your playlist right now, besides you.
In my playlist right now? Mm-hmm. Present,
who are you listening to?
Who am I listening to? Well, I don't necessarily just listen too much to the radio or like new artists right now. Like I kind of am stuck in the old school vibe. You know what I mean? I listen to newer guys every now and then just to keep up with it, just to understand what people like, or whatever the case may be, just so that I can switch it up and put it into my own feel. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But at the same time, like I listen to Zero. I listen to yeah, but then when you'll hear, okay, he's from Houston, he listens to Zero, but then I'll backdoor and say I listen to Action Bronson. Okay. I listen to Chance the Rapper. I listen to Jay-Z. You know what I mean? Then I'll change it to Scarface. I'll change it to Trey. You know what I mean? So it's I don't necessarily have like a host of, or like 4 people that I say I listen to all the time. I just try to keep a balance. I listen to Southern rappers more so just because I want to make sure that I maintain a Southern sound, because Houston, Texas, like our culture is stolen from a lot.
Absolutely.
And people don't want to hear that, but it's the truth. If you listen to what's in music nowadays, you hear a lot of chopping, well not chop, but you hear a lot of screwed. You know what I mean? You hear a lot of people slowing their music down and stuff like that, and that came from the city. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with it. I'm not saying don't stop doing it, whatever the case may be, but at the same time, it's present. You know what I mean?
Can you put Houston on the map? Because you make a good point, though. We have artists like Zero and Flip and Slim Thug who all try to, they paved the way for Houston artists, but it's just kind of like they're there, then it's gone. Especially Zero. I was always upset why Zero never made it out of Houston. So what can you do to like put Houston like on the map?
Well, just you said no smack on the desk.
I know.
just said that. She said no smack on the desk.
I gave them a warning before the show to not smack on the desk when they get excited, and I just did it. Ignore me. But no.
I've been trying to keep my hands
Keep your hands in your pocket.
What's gonna put Houston on the map?
I think just smart business. And as far as Zero is concerned, I feel like everything that's being said right now, like by the J. Cole's and the Kendrick Lamar's and stuff like that, was said by him back in the day when he first dropped, but it was just before its time.
Definitely.
Didn't necessarily have the right placement, wasn't put in front of the right people for it to have a snowball effect the way that it should have. So I think me being able to put Houston on the map and doing it with the sound that I have is just all about smart business, all about placement, putting it in the right people's hands, and not just releasing music to deaf ears for no reason. You know what I mean? You got a lot of cats that just put music out and hope that it's gonna go. Nobody knows you. Nobody knows who you are. So you have to put down groundwork first and foremost. You have to sow a seed. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's what's gonna put me on smart business and remaining true to myself.
Do y'all consider Clo-Clo to be out of Houston? Like, did he make it?
Yeah, to a certain extent.
To a certain extent, for sure.
To a certain extent, yeah.
Okay.
To a certain extent, yeah.
Okay. This is totally off topic, but I definitely want to get into that. I don't know if you guys heard, but Love and Hip Hop is supposed to be in Houston. We're going to talk about it because I literally
screenshot and sent it to both them yesterday and was like, are you serious?
How do y'all feel about this cast? And let me ask you this. Let's say this was Love and Hip Hop Houston. If it's a success, it's gonna happen in Houston a lot.
Right.
Let's say one day they come to Misfit and be like, "We want you on the cast." Would you do it?
Absolutely not.
Why? I feel like Love and Hip Hop does help a lot of careers.
I don't think it helps careers at all. To be honest with you, I think it can in a negative light though, because from all the episodes that I see as far as Love and Hip Hop is concerned, you got a bunch of people just on there doing a bunch of dumb, and I'm sorry for cursing, but a bunch of dumb shit.
Yeah.
They're not. It's like it's a lot of drama. It's not. But I'm guessing that's what they're going for. You know what I mean? So as far as my personality is concerned, to answer your question, as far as if I would do it, it's not really my style. It's not for me like that.
Okay.
But I'm not knocking anybody that does it though.
I was just really surprised to see Kirk on the lineup because I'm like, you really don't need this. You don't need Love and Hip Hop. But
it's a part of the hustle. If you feel like you want to do it and get the bread, go get it.
I heard them checks ain't that great.
Really?
It's a check though.
I heard the check's not that great.
It's a check.
So what's your guess?
It's a check. I think it's like $1,000 a show, from what I've heard. I don't think it's
out of Houston.
Period. Just any Love and Hip Hop cast member. I don't think they getting paid.
Well, they was going. Well, I know when Boosie came home, they was trying to get him on, and they was talking about like $25,000 a show.
It's Boosie. You gonna have to pay Boosie, just like you. Like I feel like if you hot, you on the top of your grind, and they came to you. Of course you go ask. I'm not doing this for $1,000 a show.
Yeah. I might do it like, cause like, you know, Remy Ma was on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. I believe, was it Atlanta or what's hip or LA?
The last
New York,
one.
something like
I can't
that.
keep up with them.
Yeah, they got so many of them. But she was on there, and Fat Joe. She made Fat Joe do a guest appearance. They had been trying to get Fat Joe since they dropped it. Like, come on. And so I might do a guest appearance depending upon if I got a friend or somebody that's on there.
I feel that.
You know what I mean?
I feel that.
Somebody be like, yo, come through. I might, you know what I'm saying? If the check is right.
There you go. Yeah, I just wanted to bring that up. I found that very funny when I found out Love and Hip Hop was going to be in Houston. Good look for the city. I don't know about the cast, but
I don't know about the cast. I don't know about it.
But back to you, Misfit.
Yeah.
Label or independent? What we gonna stay on? If Jay-Z came to you, Good Music, Maybach, any one of them came to you, offered you a deal.
It's all about the correct opportunity, man. Like once you get the formula of independence and you get the right fan base and whatnot, it's better for you. You're not looking for anybody to do anything for you because you have the wisdom for yourself. So to answer your question, the idea is to remain as independent as possible until my business is booming so much to where, and somebody comes along with a fat enough check to where I can say, you know what, I'll give you some of my business, because that's what it's about. It's about them making money off you. You know what I mean? So if I will win, I build a big enough buzz, because the idea behind what I have going on is a label. It's not just Misfit. I got people that do everything. I got people that produce. I got people that, photographers, videographers. I got, what I'm saying, that's going to be along with me. So it's not going to be just a situation to where I'm signing an artist deal. It's going to be a business merger. I need somebody that's going to come along with the right kind of bread that's going to help me to promote the ideas that I have.
So you're basically building your own label in itself.
Yeah, all in itself.
Okay. So what happens? Do you have a time limit on your dreams, on your passions? Is there a time limit? Like, if it doesn't happen in this amount of time, I'm just gonna go back to corporate America? Like,
nah, ain't a time limit. It's all about understanding that you're doing something that you love to do. I feel like I'm a firm believer in do what you love to do, and then the money comes afterwards, because materials will fade. Anything that money can buy will fade. You dig? So if you're just working a job because of money, then what happens when the money stop? Your happiness stop? Nah, not for me. I want to make music because it makes me happy. I enjoy what it does to people. I enjoy seeing the emotions that come out of people, so that makes me happy. And if I can make some of course you'll make money off of it, but if I can make some money off of it, then I'm excited about that as well.
How are you putting your music out? Because I feel like everyone thinks they're a rapper these days.
Right.
It's easy to put out music too and get heard, whether it's hot or not. So how are you putting your music out to make sure that it's collecting the masses and getting where it needs to be?
More so just going towards big dogs, not necessarily looking at the people right now, because the people will get it. The people gonna always want it. Every single day, everybody's looking for a new artist. Have you heard that new cat? Are they looking for some new music? Have you heard such and such drop this? You know what I mean? So people are going to get it. It's more so about strategic movement, getting my music in front of people that I feel like can put it in front of more people at once than just doing it like, okay, I put this song out, everybody promote it. Everybody come, hey, yo, put it on sound. You know what I mean? Get it in front of somebody that knows what they're doing. Get it in front of somebody that has an understanding that this is legitimate art. This is something that can actually do something very big, and we need to put it in the right light. You know
Smart.
I mean? So
you're skipping the whole Instagram and SoundCloud phase and just
you got to get the people samples. People have to, like I said, you can't skip groundwork. You can't, because then if I leave, I can't come home. You know what I'm saying? You can't skip groundwork. And this is my home. You know what I mean? Houston is my home. I'm gonna put it on the map. The idea behind everything is Space City. It's tatted on me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna put myself in a position to where I'm just on some Hollywood stuff and I'm only rocking with these cats, and then they put me on and I'm just this big guy. But whenever I come home, everybody like, well, we ain't see him on the nowhere. Like he wasn't at none of the clubs. He wasn't doing he wasn't nothing. He talking about he's from Houston.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So of course you do like SoundCloud, Instagram, different things like that, just to give people a feel of what you got going on. But you don't want to just release, because what cats will do is they'll say, I got a stupid hot song, right? And then just put it out. But you setting the precedence for what you feel your music is worth if you just put it out. So if you feel your music is free, if you feel like it's not worth nothing, put your hottest stuff out on SoundCloud, so that way everybody can have it for free. But if you know that you make good music, you know what I mean? You know that you have stuff that can go crazy viral. It doesn't make any sense to let it go on deaf ears. Keep giving them samples that are already hot. You know what I'm saying? Because nothing that I make is trash. Or you should feel that way. Every artist should feel that way, that nothing that you make is trash. So when you put something out, it's for people to feel. It's for people to have an understanding of what you're about. And then once you have the right, you know what I'm saying, once you have the right avenues, then you give them that stuff that they had no idea you had sitting up.
You're so different than a lot of artists who I've talked to. Most of them, I'm putting music out every day. It's consistency. That's what's gonna make it. But I like how you say how you just put samples, give them a little taste.
People don't know what they want. People think they want too much. People think they want a whole lot of something until they got too much of it, and then they tired of it. That's why you think about J. Cole. J. Cole drop an album every now and then, but when he give it to you, it's fire.
I'd be thirsty for his album too.
It's fire.
Oh my gosh.
It's fire. But you know what I'm saying? You got other cats that have that wave of music to where they're not necessarily speaking about too much. Their lyrics are more so just to get you to turn. That they can put that out over and over and over again. Because, hey, man, who don't want to party every single day? Who don't want that lifestyle? You know what I mean? So there's always going to be an avenue for that. But as far as the kind of music that I make, I'm going to give it to you. And I'm going to actually take my time on it. Yeah, I'm going to put everything that I have into it. So that way, once you get it, you feel the way that I feel about it. You know what I mean?
You make it sound so easy. I know it's been a struggle though. Like, tell me the hardest part so far. What has it been for you?
The frustration of knowing that I don't know everything. That's the hardest part. That's the hardest part about learning anything new. Once you start trying to ride a bike, you get frustrated because you fall. It's because you don't know how to do it yet. But once you learn how to do it, and it's a wrap. I got this now. You know what I mean? So it's about being patient.
I feel like you're giving us so many life quotes. Like, I can't wait to tweet half of this stuff that you said, because you're giving us so many like good life quotes.
Hey, man, take what you can from it.
Don't ask me for no check or no coin if it go borrow something. That's all I'm saying.
Nah, just throw a little shade my way. Give me.
I got you.
Yeah,
I got you. So where are you at with it now? Shows, music, like where's Misfit at right now in his life?
Well, right now, I got a single about to drop called "Whole Lot of Money."
Okay.
I'll be putting a snippet out of that within the next week, if not Saturday. But I got a single that's about to come out. Shows. I just did the Coast to Coast live tour. The Coast to Coast live tour. That
what
was
is
dope.
That?
It's a showcase. It's like the biggest artist showcase in America right now, and they did one in Houston. I won second place.
Nice, congrats.
Yeah, appreciate it. But doing that, and I got another show next
The 17th.
The 17th of June.
Okay.
And so we gonna rock that. Where's it at?
That's at that's the people party.
Yeah.
Come on, manager. You supposed to know time, place, address.
I'm supposed to know too though. That's a big part about artists. Artists always think that manager's supposed to do everything. Nah, he's supposed to work too. So I should know too. That's on me.
I feel that.
Appreciate that, bro. But no, it's the Chakras at the Interactive Museum. My girl Kenya throwing that thing, man. It's gonna be pretty live. Actually,
I'm gonna be interviewing her soon.
It's gonna be hot. It's I'm gonna bring some energy, so it's definitely gonna be hot.
But your shows, we get full songs, because I know you all about dropping snippets. So when we do go see you live, we do get a whole song.
Yeah, you get full. Okay. You get full. Yeah, definitely.
I want the fans to know that, because they probably sick of snippets. Like, I want I want a whole track.
They gonna beat on the table again.
See?
How you getting on me on my own show though?
I'm over here.
Understand. She beat on the table because she say she want whole tracks. Y'all give her full song.
I want whole tracks. So do we have a mixtape coming out soon? Album?
Misfit Musiq Volume 1. It's in the works. It's more so, like I said, we're gearing up to drop the single, and the single gonna take over the city, like without a doubt. Without a doubt, it's gonna take over the city. So once that's set in place, and everything and the vibe is right, then I release it. But like I said, I don't want it to. It's a full body of work. It's definitely like from front to back. Like when you listen to the first one, you're gonna want to listen to the second one, and so on and so forth. You know what I mean? So, we just that's how we're gonna do it. Misfit Musiq Volume 1, and it's based on demand.
Take me through the process of dropping a mixtape or album, because you seem like you're very strategic on when it, like, you don't just drop it because it's finished. Like, it has to be, the vibe has to be right, the time has to be right. Yeah. Take me through the process. Like, how long have you been working on this mixtape?
About a year and a half, probably. Maybe a little longer.
Yeah, about a year and a half.
Maybe a little longer. But it's just about mental strength, man. Just understanding what you have. Understanding your worth, you know what I mean? If you can, like, Jay-Z didn't drop his first album till he was 26 years old. A lot of people think that he just came out, you know what I'm saying, out the gate and he was just killing. Nah, he waited. He learned everything that he needed to learn before he had more life experience. You know what I mean? So then at 26, after he had already built up, you know what I'm saying, everything that he needed to, it was the right timing, and then you know what I'm saying, the success is you can see it. It's Jay-Z. You know what I mean? So for me, it's just about the timing, man. I understand that what I'm about to do is not like what everybody's doing. I understand that it's timeless. when you make timeless music, you can be a little bit more patient than anybody else. When you're making stuff for waves, it's like I gotta hurry up and put it out. I gotta put it out right now, otherwise they're gonna forget about this. You know what I mean?
That's a very good point. That's I feel like the type of music we're on right now. We're on wave music,
yeah.
And I'm waiting for us to get back to. Is hip hop dead to you? I think hip hop is dead. Skip is shaking his head. No, I think hip hop is dead.
You got certain artists that still. I feel like they still got the hip hop vibe to them.
Very few,
but
though.
Very far. They few in between.
I feel like J. Cole, Kendrick, they can't hold it down by themselves. It's only this trap music is too hot right now.
Them like the main like top guys. Like a lot of people don't really know or listen to like other people that's in the middle. You got people like
I just started
Zombies. Like,
I just started jamming Chance the Rapper. Much respect for him. That album was hot.
See, I still with Chance for a little while before
but I feel like these people are still considered, and correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm not a huge music connoisseur, but I feel like Chance, Cole and Kendrick, they're getting up there, but I still feel like they're still like A- celebs compared to like Future and not Waka, but Fetty Wap. They're like A+, and I'm like, why? Why are they?
It's just your appeal. Man. The people that you're going after. The mainstream side is not meant for deep music. Mainstream media is not meant for me to tell you about your life. It's too many people out there trying to tell you about your life. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So that's a situation of it has to morph on its own. The people have to want it. You know what I mean? The people have to want to hear it in the right way. So that's the reason why the radio is what it is. The people want to hear partying. The people want to party until you're put in a position to where what's coming out of the radio is like, yeah, you have to listen to this. When there's a Jay-Z record that comes out, it's not a party record. You know what I mean? It's a hard record. But when I put it out, you can't do nothing but listen to it. Like Remy Ma been gone for how long?
15. How long she was?
She was gone like 6 years, something like that. She was gone for a little while, right? Mm. And so then, but when you come back, I'm all the way up, and it's killing.
Definitely.
It's killing, and it don't sound like it don't sound like a Future record. It don't sound like a, you know what I'm saying, like a Drake record. It don't sound like nothing. It sounds like Fat Joe and Remy Ma. And when it comes on the radio, you gonna listen to it because it's hot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so, no, that's how I feel about it.
So on your mixtape, do you have songs that you got the party songs that you jam on the radio, but at the same time you have the songs that you can?
Yeah, all on my swag though. Nothing that sounds like anybody else. You might have a beat that you can relate more so to as far as like being able to move your head or how it makes you feel. But the words, the lyrics is all on me. It's all authentic. It's all real life.
Okay. So in 5 years, where we gonna be at, team? Where we at? Because I've officially put myself on part of this team. So where we at in 5 years? What is it looking like for Misfit and the crew? Where we at?
Man. Crazy.
Big money, big dreams, man.
Big money, big dreams. 5 years from now, I plan on having trying to change.
Is Houston gonna be the final stay, or are we bigger than Houston? We moving to the LA?
We're gonna be everywhere. We're gonna move around. It's all about Space City. You know what I'm saying? The H is home. This is a mecca for music, man. Like anybody that's out right now, as far as trap rappers and anybody like that, say the name Pimp C and they gonna bow. You know what I'm saying? Say UGK and they gonna bow. Say DJ Screw and they gonna bow, because that's where it came. That's where a lot of people got a lot of inspiration from. Not the main inspiration, you know what I'm saying? But that time in that era, as far as Southern music, because of what's so prominent in music right now, that's what you hear. You know what I'm saying? Any and every soul that if you say DJ Screw around anybody, whether it be on the West Coast, you know what I'm saying, on the South or in the East or anywhere, it's respect. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of stars that have came out of Houston. You know what I'm saying? Scarface, one of the biggest ones. You know what I mean? Slim Thug. People forget about the success that Slim Thug had.
Right.
When he was signed to Interscope. Yeah, Beyonce.
People forget that.
You know what I'm saying? People forget. There's stars come from Houston. You know what I mean? And I feel like because of the reputation of business that we've had, you know what I'm saying, or people not necessarily having the wherewithal and knowing what's going on behind the scenes, that they kind of they kind of get into a jam, you know what I mean, and then it affects the music. So yeah, it's about the city, man. It's about Houston.
Do y'all think other artists are giving more credit to Houston rappers than Houston rappers itself.
Well,
I give it like Drake. I feel like people wouldn't really know much about June 27 and the beat if it wasn't for Drake's song.
And
so it's just true. It's kind of like, where are we lacking as a Houston culture and as Houston rappers? Where are we lacking into putting Houston and making sure that we know DJ Screw, we know UGK, Pimp C, Bun, all them. Like, where are we lacking in that?
I might
y'all stuck on that one?
No. You just gotta, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to just pop off and say the wrong thing. You know what I mean? So I might get some flack behind it, but I think it's the talent.
Be honest. It could well enough be the talent.
I think it's the talent. I think the reason why when somebody says Houston in a record that's not from Houston is because of what's coming from Houston. You know what I mean? The representation of it necessarily right now isn't where it needs to be, I feel. Not to say that we don't have dope artists out. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of cats out there doing their thing.
Right.
But I think that's what it is. I think it's the talent. I think the sound, the style of the music, you know what I mean, is you need, I feel like, and it's gonna sound a little arrogant, but I feel like once I make the noise that I need to, then you'll see it more so, because there's a lot of like Houston is divided. There's so much talent out here, but everybody's crabs in the bucket. Everybody hates on each other. Everybody is all, okay, well, you sound like me, so I'm not rocking with you. You know what I'm saying? Or you don't sound like you from Houston. He ain't from Houston. He ain't talking about slabs and sip and drink. Like, he's not from there. You know what I mean? Instead of having a host of people saying, okay, well, you sound like that, and that's dope. You sound like that, and that's dope. You sound like that, and that's dope. So let's all get together, since we all sound a different way and we're all dope in our own way. Why not all come together and then push this as a Houston movement?
Right.
You don't have that. You got guys that's worried about, oh, this cat sound like me, or he stole this from me, or he did. You know what I'm saying? Instead of taking it as a form of flattery and elevating your play. You know what I mean?
You put that. You right. So has it been hard to just really get your music out here in Houston? Has it been easier in different states?
It's not hard. It's just the fact of doing it more so. You know what I'm saying? When okay, say for instance, I got a record called Rap Hustle. And when people hear it, automatically it registers. You know what I'm saying? It's everyday life. So it's not a point of it being hard. It's just doing it the right way. You know what I mean? If you do it the right way, it's not hard. If you do it the way, but it's hard work. You have to put hard work into it to get to where you want to go. Right. Because you're gonna get out of it what you put into it. Right. You know what I'm saying? But if you do it the right way, and let the music speak for itself, and you're not a gimmick, because that'll be the thing. Well, that'll be the reason why people say it's hard for them to get their music out, because they don't have a gimmick. They don't have a situation. Their music isn't hot enough for it to just go by itself. But then they don't have a gimmick behind themselves. They don't have we're gonna say this over and over and over and over and over and over and over, and then the people will get it, and it'll snowball. Right. You know what I'm saying? So that's why people will say it's hard. But when you have music that means something, that people, when somebody hears it off the muscle, like, this guy sounds like he's already popping. This guy sound like you know what I'm saying? Right. Who is he signed to? Who is this? You know what I mean? When you have that kind of music, when you put it out in the right way,
they're gonna do the research for you.
It'll do the research. It'll do what it needs to do by itself.
I feel you. Y'all just gave me so much life. I'm ready to see what you got to do. Yeah, I'm ready. Since you are the king of samples, you already know I'm finna ask you to let's hear a sample. Can we get a quick snippet of what's coming out, what's already out? Can the fans get a sample? Then after that, I'm gonna let you drop whatever you need to drop as far as social media, where we can find you, but you ain't finna leave us without giving us a sample.
At least.
16 bars, 24, whatever you got. Whatever you got in you.
I give you a snippet.
Go ahead. You the king of snippets, so give me a snippet.
I got you. Let's say 90s baby, cut from a different cloth, got boss in my DNA. Enjoy trips to the bank, OG conversation. Niggas feel me like I'm MDMA. But I don't pop Molly, I rock Ralph Lauren. Born ready, niggas fold in the cold, but I rock steady. Eyes low, heavy heart, chip on my shoulder, cause this pressure weigh a 2-ton boulder. Never fold, go get it, young Anquan Bolden. There you go, you got a snippet.
That's all I get? I'll wait for more. So is that coming up on the mixtape?
Nah,
or is that something that's already been out?
Nah, it's just raps.
Just a little snippet?
Yeah, I mean, I write raps all day.
Okay.
All day. It's not a situation where I'm going to rehearse something and, you know what I'm saying, I write raps all day, every day.
All right. I like it. You're right. I haven't heard that sound before, so I'm ready to see what a whole song here is like first and foremost. But I'm excited for you.
What's hold on? I don't want to leave it dry. Like, what's 16? What y'all want? What's 16 should do?
There you go, man. What should he be dropping right now? Get that chat room the exclusive.
Give him something crazy.
They sitting here whispering like we can't hear them on the mic.
The one you added to that song.
Oh, Rap Hustle. He's talking about the third verse of Rap Hustle.
The third, what I say, nothing to lose and everything to gain. But it seems as if my peers find pleasure in my pain. It's a shame how position can hinder progression. Misinformed in my adolescence. Damn, what a lesson. They say pressure makes diamonds. So be patient through your tribulation, baby. The future is vibrant. Don't rush your blessings. Stress and keep on finessing. Cause snakes gonna be snakes, bro. No matter how you dress them, just address them how you should. Keep gripping your wood. Keep it solid with your niggas. Ride clean through your hood. Change lanes on them, never change on them. Keep it gutter even when you get a little change on you. For real, cause niggas sell they soul for $1 million deal. Turn around, try to finesse you for your $1 million skill. Real recognize real, trill recognize trill, which is no.
I don't care, but I liked it. I liked it.
Bars.
I definitely hear the East Coast and
Yeah.
I hear it.
Bars.
I'm excited. So we said Misfit Volume 1 is dropping soon.
Misfit Musiq Volume 1.
Misfit Musiq Volume 1.
There's no, I don't have a release date yet,
Okay.
but it's definitely coming soon. I
Okay.
know I got a lot of people that, you know, they hear the music and they ready for it. You know
I'm
what I'm
ready.
saying? But
That was high.
It's gotta go.
I definitely hear the mix of sounds that you said in the beginning of what you kind of mixed.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah,
I like it. So where can we hear more samples, since that's all you dropping now? Where can we hear more samples of Misfit?
You can follow my SoundCloud, Misfit. Just look up $FIT. Twitter, I'm on Twitter at _Misfit Official. I'm on Instagram, the official Misfit. So yeah, you can go there.
All right, I'm excited. Misfit, Joe, Skip, I want to thank y'all for coming in the chat room.
Appreciate you.
Chatting it with me.
Appreciate you letting us
You
come
guys
out.
know what to do. Every Monday, 8 p.m. we are here. HMSNetRadio.org. This interview will be up on YouTube very soon for those family members who have missed it. But if you got any questions for Misfit, hit me up on the website, thechatroomradio.com, or Instagram at the.chat.room. And I will see you guys next week.
Whole lot of money.
There's a lot of folks try to get with them players, but you all know they can't get with this flavor. We got it straight from the A-Town, we're making the real come up. Ain't no way we gon' stay down. People try to down the ATP, but you know what's up, well you know what it be. Ain't no way they can hold us back. Well, Iceberg on the Mr. Bonet on the track. We got the bass dropping and the club crunk up, so you know what's up. It's time to bring the